I got 5 on it. Is it crooked? Ah, there's my face in 5K. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's an optical. No, it's not. It is crooked. Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome. There's my neighbor. Yep, yep, yep. Shutting the shades. Yes, that's better. Asana Breakdown. Why are you doing it with your hands? Hi, hello, and welcome back, my sweet friends, to another Asana Breakdown. Today, we will be breaking down more of a restorative pose. There is an active version of this posture, but because my therapist suggested that I lay in the restorative version for 10 to 30 minutes every day, I'm going to make you do that with me. If you know anything about struggling to emote properly, then you probably already know where we're going. I might do that on. Yep, yep, yep. Fish pose. Oh wow, this actually feels really good. Oh, maybe don't come out of it like that. We'll go over that later. We'll be coming into fish pose 3 ways. One, more of a yin type way. Another, more of a restorative, heavy on the no sensation. And what you just saw, regular fish pose. That's what it looks like. And I would say arguably there's quite a bit of sensation going on there. Oh my God. I will say today I'm very grateful for the digital age because it gives me an opportunity to be seen by others without others knowing that maybe I forgot to put on deodorant today, or maybe I did and it stopped working. We'll start with our fuck it. Let's dive right into regular old fish, okay? Finding staff pose, stick pose, whatever you want to call it, okay? Legs are out long. Scooching your big old booty bones out, maybe peeling the glutes away, finding a nice supportive base here, and with the knees bent, slowly coming down, maybe just to the forearms, walking the shoulder blades beneath the body, taking a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, tilt it back. We're opening through the throat. Ayo. Maybe some pressure in the top of the head. It should feel, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what it should feel like because that's not my business. Well, I will say we don't want to feel pain or anything that could be described as sharp or searing in the top of the head, in the cervical spine, no crunching, creating space, maybe already feeling a little bit like crying. That's interesting. Okie dokie, so we're gonna come on out, pressing into the palms, maybe into the forearms, slowly tucking the chin lightly, and bringing it on down. Oh, fucking hey, bud. Yeah. And then laying here, maybe till the end of eternity. Alrighty. The difference between yin yoga, vinyasa, and restorative is the level of sensation. Yin yoga and restorative yoga, they're not the same practice. Yin yoga and vinyasa, they're not the same practice. Mostly because, yes, vinyasa and yin share sensation. However, they're targeting different tissues. Vinyasa is more yang and targets the muscles. All right. Yin is more yin and gets more into the deeper tissues. It's generally practiced when the body is cold or not warmed up so that you can really get into those deeper tissues like the cartilage, the joints, etc., blah, 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 boring, boring. Let's see this shit. So a couple of options for your supported fish. I have these 2 blocks, okay, which maybe not the best option for supported fish. I do like them because they're a little bit thinner, but they're not super comfy cozy. So placing 1 block where about your head will be, and the second block about where your spine will be. If you have a long ass torso, don't say that. Actually, I'm going to say that. If you're a freak show with a super long torso, you may want to have your block the long way, making more of a T, okay? Personally, this is how I learned supported fish, even though I have a torso about the size of a 3 to 4-year-old child, and the rest of me is just legs. I also found this to be helpful. However, it can be a little bit much on the spine. It can maybe not feel super great in your body. You can also place the block horizontal. So if you were to bend your elbows, come like this, about here is where that block would be. I'm going to switch out the blocks because I've changed my mind. And one thing I've learned in my yoga journey is that that's something 100% I'm allowed to do that. You, 1,000% you're allowed to change your mind. You do whatever feels like love in your body today. No judgment here. We don't kink shame over here in this house. Except for Twig. He does some disgusting things. So coming down, okay, maybe you'd even like to place a towel or a blanket to soften the blocks if you have bamboo blocks like me. I also have these blocks, which have lasted about a week, and somebody has already decided to take a bite out. Awesome. So we'll just flip that way. Keep the lie alive that everything is going great over here. And roll yourself back, finding that sweet spot for you. Oh, yeah, buddy, you'll know. You'll know. Oh, God. And placing the block on the head. You can also have this top block at a different height. Maybe you want it at a taller height. Maybe you want more of an incline to start. And then expanding through the chest, maybe you reach the palms out to either side. And one of the more traditional leg variations that I've seen is bringing soles of the feet together, finding your butterfly legs. And then when you close your eyes, you kind of feel like a fish. Can't explain it, and I won't. So here we are. Again, that really annoying feeling that maybe there's a feeling trying to be had today, which I'll get to it, don't worry. So this is a yin-like posture. You may even see different variations of supported fish in your vinyasa classes. Totally okay. But from a yin perspective, there is a little bit of sensation, okay? And by a little bit, I mean a lot. There could be a lot. Yin is sensational. And maybe we're feeling some pain here in the hips. That's where these guys come in. Shit, fuck. We can bring them behind maybe one knee. Maybe one knee needs a little help. Maybe both knees. And you can also, maybe you just have the hands, somehow your body is built different and you can have your arms resting anywhere other than here. For me, this is just how I'm built, baby. This is where I'm at. Yin poses are meant to be held anywhere from 3 to 6 or 7 minutes. Again, when the body is cold, you're not necessarily warmed up, and that way you can target those deeper tissues. This may also be a great pose for the morning because we're opening up through the chamber of secrets here that, I don't know, maybe it's not like that for you. For me, it's chaos in here. And you just focus on the breath, maybe incorporate a little ujjayi, soft constriction in the back of the throat. Maybe it sounds like the ocean. Maybe it sounds like Darth Vader. Pick one. Maybe it sounds like something completely different. You do you. All you have to do here is breathe and set yourself up in a way that gravity can do the work for you. That is the essence of supported fish from a yin perspective. And to come out after you've, done whatever you need to do here, go ahead and, again, we tuck the chin, come up onto the forearms, and slowly lift the body back up. Maybe finding a caterpillar shape to counter that. You may experience a little bit of rebound. And that's your supported fish, man. And we have one more fish to go with this chips, and that is restorative fish, my favorite fish. Restorative yoga, no sensation, fam. At least physically. Physically, there's no sensation. Yes, thank you. Please put your butthole away. For restorative fish, it may be helpful to have a bolster. I don't have a bolster. I have this obnoxiously large blanket with Twig's face on it, and I use that rolled up like a little burrito. Nope, cords are not food. They're not. I love you though. We have a couple of options for our restorative fish. Maybe laying down just like this is gonna be a place where you won't feel a lot of sensation. Maybe not. This can also be an option if you want to do more of a yin practice, or maybe it's the end of your vinyasa or the beginning of your vinyasa class and you want to use a rolled up blanket or even a rolled up towel lengthwise, or maybe even across the shoulders, across the thoracic spine. So maybe like this. But again, that's probably going to be a lot of sensation and maybe more of a yin practice. For restorative, we may build a ramp, taking our blocks, maybe this one, our top block where our head would maybe be, okay, because we're going to put something on top of it. So setting up your blocks similar. The first block where your head would be is maybe on its tallest height. The second block may be on its medium height, or maybe even on its tallest, and you have a third block. Maybe you really want to be like that, and you can. This is your life, and I love that for you. So you have an option here to bring your bolster, okay, like this, okay, or maybe you have an obnoxiously large couch pillow. So if this doesn't feel like it's supporting enough of your back, the thing that I like about the pillow, especially a big square pillow, is I can put it on almost like a diamond shape. And that way it will allow my arms to maybe cascade off. Creates a little ramp for the arms. And then I can use this bad boy maybe beneath the knees, maybe somewhere else. Maybe I cover up with it. Maybe I become a little burrito. Jesus. Oh, shit. Scooch the base of your spine up. Maybe hold on. And, oh, fucking A, bro. Find a restorative shape. We're not stretching so much, we're restoring. And then comes in real handy, especially for me, because one of my shoulders gets especially tight, to maybe have my forearm on a block, and then maybe making more of a diamond shape, a really loose diamond here. We're going loose diamond today. And maybe be a little freak because you left all your blocks down there. Use your feetsies to bring that up there. I don't need no man. And then you just sort of lay here. Make sure you're feeling supported by your ramp, okay? And it's a little bit like a lazy boy chair, only it's yoga. So if you have a lazy boy, cover yourself up with a blanket. Fuck all this. Turn this shit off. Sorry, I wasted your time. And restorative poses are meant to be held anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. Obviously, you can reap the benefits of any restorative posture as long as your intention is there. And this is the kind of place where you rest and reset. Just kind of allow the body, physical, energetic, what have you, to rest and digest. Rest and digest the physical, tangible aspects of your day, and maybe the metaphysical and intangible aspects of your day. To come out again, just lean forward. It's really not that big of a deal. Yep. Okay. For me, I like to have them on the medium height, even for my restorative, you know, maybe even small medium. And rolling on down, finding your supported fish here. And I think it goes probably without saying, but I'll say it. This is great for the heart space. And by great for the heart space, I mean grab your tissues if you are just chock full of trauma. And that's a wrap. Sorry this wasn't quite as fun. I'm very sweaty because it's February and it's Texas and I hate it here. 70 fucking degrees outside. What fresh hell is this? And the important part about holding even restorative poses, but especially for yin poses for long periods of time, drink water. No, you're not out there working up a sweat, kicking butt, physically, tangibly, but in a way, you kind of are. And it's very important to hydrate after doing those types of things. I personally already feel dehydrated, but I think that's more of a medical issue. I drink a lot of water. Oh, just kidding. It's 81 degrees. All right, with that, I'm gonna go to sleep, probably forever. Just kidding, don't worry. I will see you next week. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown.
Asana Breakdown.
Wow, direct eye contact. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there are other poses you would like to see, or even other variations of this pose that you use in your own personal practice, please let me know. I love to see and hear about the ways that other people incorporate these poses into their life, because everybody is different and everybody deserves yoga. Period. All right, well, I'm probably going to go cry for like 20 minutes in the shower, but I will see you next week. Namaste. Okay, because I would scream, how do I already have this much sweat in my body?